I agree with all or most of what it said here. What I'm saying is, when a military coup happens in a country, most of the world stand against it. The last one, most of the world,
Not in
George.
Ukraine, they did.
Anyway, when the last one happened in Turkey, let's say most of the world stand against it. When a clear, frank military...
That's really not true
Okay,
either.
anyway, when a military
That's
coup...
two bad examples
When,
you gave.
George, when a military coup happened in my country, in Yemen, most of the world are supporting the military coup. We all know, no one argue against this fact.
The coup against Hadi.
No, against Hadi, because Hadi was a legitimate elected president in 2012.
I'm just differentiating because there was also a coup against Ali Abdullah Saleh.
And I mean, I'm talking about the last coup.
And the Saudis supported that coup.
I'm talking about the last coup in 2014, September 2014, when the Houthis, supported by the Iranians, came from Saada and Amran and invaded Sana'a under the eyes of the whole world, and the legitimate president being expelled to the Saudi Arabia.
You think the West was supporting them?
Sorry?
You think the West was supporting them?
Turn a blind eye. Anyway, when the president, let's compare it to the Syrian issue. Bashar al-Assad asked the Russians to interfere. He asked them frankly to help. Hadi asked the Saudis frankly to help because of what's going on in these two countries. So why in Syria it's legitimate what's going on, what's happening, but Hadi is not legitimate anyway.
Most of the world doesn't think it's legitimate.
Of course, I'm not talking. Don't.
I'll come to you later.
Let me finish.
Yeah.
So this is one point. Did anyone in this audience, this respected audience, know that the Houthis are number one classified in groups who are using child soldiers? 80 and children under 18s, 12 years old, 10 years old, is being employed by the Houthis to fight. Okay, leave it alone. Anyone of this audience, this respected audience, knows that the Houthis are using the landmine, who killed civilians as well, children, women. Landmine, sorry. Anyone in this hall, in this studio, knows that the Houthis are now making something like they are clearing everything in Sana'a, just using only one color, one way of thinking. Most of the media are shut down. Most of the journalists are now in Sana'a, either in jail or outside. No one knows about this. I'm not here to defend Saudi Arabia or bin Salman. Really? Even if you are laughing, I'm not here to defend bin Salman. I'm Yemeni.
It's not me that's laughing, it's the audience at home.
I'm saying I am a Yemeni, and I want you kindly to understand, not to accept my opinion, that there is an issue inside Yemen.
Sure.
Okay. Now, the last thing
I do accept that.
The last thing is, let's say that there is a war, there is war crimes, there are so many issues in Yemen. What's the solution? Peaceful solution. Okay. United Nations, Arab League, the Yemenis themselves, they agreed on three references for this peaceful solutions. The GCC's initiative, the outcomes of the national dialogue, and the resolutions of the United Nations. Now, who refused them? The Houthis. The Houthis are refusing them. In the last talk of the last representative of the United Nations to Yemen, Mr. Wald al-Sheikh, he said frankly that we were about to agree on a peaceful solution. Just in the last few minutes, the last few seconds, the Houthis refused. That was last week in the United Nations. Thank you.